it's going back to body dysmorphia, eating disorder, and it's an episode from Lizzy McGuire.
Oh, yes.
I forgot the girl's name. Not Lizzy, though, but
Miranda, I think her name
yes.
is?
Like, she sees all these people in the magazine, and she realizes she wants to be just like them and starts cutting out everything and overworking herself to a point where she became dehydrated, starving.
I haven't seen this show in forever.
It's been
We're old.
I'm getting old. I'm barely, yeah.
You know what? Because I'll be honest, Hilary Duff was my first celebrity crush. And I think a lot of young men in my generation would probably say the same thing. But I do remember this episode because I had a friend of mine when I was in elementary school who I remember she was talking about this episode. And I must have been, I don't know, 4th grade. You know, a million years ago, folks.
Yeah, when Bill was back during the prehistoric times.
Yes, we were Brochosauruses to school.
Yeah, they wrote humpback whales too into ocean class.
We did ride humpback whales, and for gym class, we had to fight a saber-toothed tiger.
There you go. Right. But yeah, go on.
But no, I do remember her talking about this episode, and she goes, "Have you ever heard of something called a starvation diet?" I'm like, "What?" And I remember she was asking one of the TAs, and the TAs explained it in languages that we couldn't understand. You know, where 9-year-old me, I'm like, well, what is that? And, you know, me being 9 years old, I just brushed it off my shoulders and okay, whatever that is. But then I remember hearing about that later on in my life, especially in high school and college, when I know people who, when I know people who were going through things like that. And then I remember watching that episode that some people would just say things like, when I think it was Miranda's character saying, my life is so out of control. I feel like eating was the only thing I had control over.
Yep.
And no, for our generation, I think eating disorders is huge.
Even in future generations, like people younger than us, they're still tackling eating disorders as well.
And I just
want social media. I
just want to say this: it can happen in guys too.
Of course.
We're talking about it with women, but it happens with men too. Men are maybe afraid of. Because Allie and I know someone personally who's gone through this. Don't we, Allie?
Yeah.
And we're not going to disclose this person's name. I think he wants us to respect his privacy, so we're not going to say anything. But, yeah, I can totally understand what the problem is. And, I think the media has something to do with it because they tell young people, you don't look like Kim Kardashian. You're fat. You should go lose some weight dangerously. Look, Kim Kardashian's this thin and she looks amazing.
Well, I'd rather be a Lizzo.
Yeah. A Lizzo seems like a nice person, too. She actually seems very nice.
And she's a flautist.
She's what?
And she's a flautist.
She's smart, talented.
She's a player.
She's smart, talented. And Kim Kardashian, in the words of our dear friend who unfortunately couldn't be here tonight, Justin, for Kim Kardashian, remember, all this over a sex tape.
Oh, God.
So the best lesson to be learned, people, be a Lizzo, not a Kardashian.
Yeah, be a Lizzo. Be a Lizzo. She's awesome.
Accept your body for who it is, for what it is.
Accept her. yeah, just be who you are. Take care of yourself too. Do take care of yourself.
In the wise words of the great band Journey, be good to yourself.
Be good to yourself.
Yes.
That is a
And
very
don't
good
try to
song.
lose 30 pounds just to fit into a Marilyn Monroe dress that you ruined.
Yeah, exactly. Anything else for Lizzy McGuire?
I think I'm good.